What's up, YouTube? Day 2, back at it again. Today's title is going to be The PnL Lies to You. Something like that. Because this is green. You know? Net positive, but I lost maybe $800, and I'll show you why. You know, we had some great opportunities today that I could have capitalized on. Had really great entries, but I really need to improve my profit taking. I tend to be greedy. I'm not one to get out of the trade early. I'm one that gets out of the trade late, so I tend to get back in that way, you know. And let's just go through the trades for today. Oh, AMD. I traded both sessions today. Morning session ended not too bad, but okay. So off the bat, this location is super pretty. Check that out. Super pretty. This bar opens here, pops up, basically originating from the 200, drops down. As soon as it clears this area, after the first minute, you know, because I want to give time for the bar to, enough time for the bar to tell me that it won't change its nature, you know. If I enter 1 second into the bar, it has 2 minutes to completely change that, and this could have become a tail, and I would have been devastated. But I get in at 107.09. So, and I want to try to make these videos quicker because they're pretty long. But yeah, basically right when it cleared this, I put 1 because I could only afford 1, and I want to do a proper stop, max stop, 108.09, so it's a bit above here. Oh wait, no, not that far. No way, right? Nah, over here. Yeah, so a tad bit lower. Here-ish. So that was my first entry, okay? And then my ad comes on the second bar. It pops up. I'm okay because my stop's all the way over here, but I'm looking for an ad now, you know? Because this is just in a pretty location, -1 right below the Fab 4. So I add at 106.78, around here, I'm assuming. When this, no, I add on this bar, yeah. So I added in the last quarter or so of the 2 minutes, you know, because I want to make sure that it's most likely will stay a tail instead of coming back up. And so I get an ad there, and it averages my price out to, let's see, $106.93. So I could have my max stop at 107.44 or 43, which is, yeah, right above this tail, which is where I move it next. So I'll pop it right there on the stop. Now I have 2 lots. So name, elephant bar, plus position, -1, risk, good. Pretty good ad. Didn't add too heavy this time, because if I added 2, yeah, we would have had a pretty tight stop, and it would have affected me psychologically, you know. But anyways, this thing pops down. This could have been an ad, but I saw some decent space from the 20, so, and I already got my ad in on this hidden color change detail, so I wasn't looking to really add too far from the 20. And then, you know, I also recorded myself live trading this morning, but the recording's like an hour and a half long, so I have some clips from it later. But basically, in this bars formation, I literally identified it as an exhausting bar. Because after this 3-bar sequence, this bar is the most solid and the biggest. That's an exhausting bar. That's a profit-taking bar, but I did not take any. I should have taken some, but once this bar closed and this one opened, I was like, it's too late. I'm gonna just wait for the pullback. The pullback came, and I added right under here 2 lots at 95. And what I did was I moved my stop on top of here. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So let's do the math again of what my average price becomes. $106.44. I could have a 25-cent risk per lot. 106.69, which is above this bar, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, it's actually a bit further. It's up here, 69. 106.69. Yeah, that's my downfall. So this is what they call the double dip, and it got my ass. It got my ass for real. I stopped out at pretty much the worst. See, this should have never lost. My average price was 44, I said, right? Yeah, 44. A stop above this would have been break even for me. Right here. 40. This is locking in about 106.40. My break even would have been 44. So I'm actually locking in like some pocket change. But as soon as this bar comes up, I'm like, do I really want to stop out here? Going right into the 20? I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So I give it the benefit of the doubt, and then I let this thing pull up. But once it gets to 69, man, I have to cut it because, like, now I'm violating my max loss. You know, if I let it keep running, who knows where I could have let it keep running to. That would create bad habits where I don't cut my loss. But I guess the best way was to stop out here and then reposition myself on this. But I ended up letting it go. So my stop was at 69. Let's see where that is. Yeah. Just wicked out. Just wicked out. You know, I wanted the 20 to save me, but this max loss was not enough. It came up and took me out right here. And I remember this loss was, it shot up pretty fast, so I actually lost more than, and I'm using mental stops, so I'm like literally pressing hotkeys to get out. So with some slippage and everything, but I wanted to get out at 69. But I ended up getting out at 77, 77, 77, and 79. Yeah. So I lost like 8 to 10 more cents on each lot than I wanted to. So I just butchered the end of that trade because the entries were really good. And the double dip is what got my ass. So if I wanted to stop out, I should have chilled here. Stopped out too stopped out in a pretty bad location, to say the least. Or what I should have done is put partial stop here for the 2, and then for the initial I just leave at break even so that I could live through the pullback in case the double dip comes up and gets me. This would have stopped out of the ad, but I would have had the initial chilling right here. Then it tested 20 and I could get back in. Double dip, bro. Knocked me out. But that's the first trade for you. Shouldn't have been a loser. Okay, let me just use this. Yoink. Yes. Boom. What are the takeaways for this? Shouldn't have been. Okay, let's go with the good things. Good entry, good initial entry, and add, but not the best end to the trade. So double dip is what got me. I did respect my max loss, or try to, but the slippage ended up in a greater loss than 100. Either way, this trade shouldn't have been a loser. I should have broke even on the trade or utilize partial stops to separate the initial entries and the add after the pullback. This would have saved my position from completely being stopped out on the double dip. Double dipper. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Also, lightening up the position and taking profits on the exhausting bar could have been better for me psychologically, because I would have locked money in and not worry about moving the stop too tight. So what I mean by that is I should have taken some down here for sure. And I was thinking of it too, but I don't know. I was waiting for this bar to take out the low to take some there, but this was already exhausting, and I did identify it as exhausting. It pulled up. If I already took some here, I would only have like one lot here chilling. So I'm adding here. throwing this stop up with this one so that this double dip don't get me, because it has space still to in between the 20 where it could retrace, and that's what it did. It retraced a bit more and then put in a beautiful top and tail off that 20. Yeah, shouldn't have been a loser. Put this in the bad section actually, because it just ended up bad. Probably was up a good couple hundred, 200-300 maybe at this point, but didn't capitalize on it. Next trade. Okay, this is where my re-entry is. You know, if I get stopped out like that, my re-entry game got to be strong, because I can't be fearful now after taking an L like that. So what do? Boom. You know, make note of the position. 50%. Yo, that's right at 50%. Yo, the 20 caught up. Yo, that's a beautiful top and tail. Boom. You feel me? So I did 2 lots there. A bend stop. Yes. I added at 0428. So what's going in my mind? You see this tail right here? What does that signify? That's basically a green bar, right? In the end, red bar comes through, wipes it out. I added 2 more. Yeah. And now my average price is like somewhere around here. You know, this actually probably should have wicked me out right here. But I remember I looked down for a second, and then I looked up, and then I was too late to stop out. But I guess it saved me by not stopping out, not wicking out, because the 20 was also there. So like, you know. And then I had more. You see this tail bar, red bar? I added right here on this bar 2 more. So, oh shoot. Let's see the average of my positions right now. I should probably calculate this before I record so that this goes smoother and quicker. But so my average price was 106.18, and I have 6 lots on. With 6 lots on, I could have a risk of 16 cents a lot. So 106.18 plus 0.16. Max loss is at 34.35ish. I remember I moved my stop right here above this bar. This bar right here. This bar as high as 106.31. My max loss is 34, so yeah, right above that bar. Boom. So all my stops are sitting right here for a max loss. So risk is still managed pretty good. Name, top and tail, and a couple color changes on the head. Position right at the declining 20 MA, and risk good. You know, I did tighten up like the stops, but I like this because my stop was still above the 20, as like this was clearing down. So it wasn't a bad stop in my opinion. It might have been tight, but it wasn't bad. It allowed me to get 6 lots on. So, you know, waiting for the new load to take some profits. Anything after here, I could take some profits, right? So that's what I did. Going into 105, I started taking some profits. Maybe a bit earlier. So 0542, 05, 0537, and 0515. So I had some. I basically had like orders layered down here. So that's where I took 4 off in that area right there. And then I popped on the 8 because I saw this 3-bar pullback right here. And that pulled back right to the 8. 105.03, boom, boom. So I added 3 lots back on. Let me clean this up a little. Let's just say I took 4 off in this area. Add it back right here below this. 105.03. Check below this. Yeah, below this candle is like around the whole number. That's where I added 3 more. And I'm pretty sure that brings my average price directly right here. So all my stops is pulled down here. Bot 1030. Yeah, so it wasn't the greatest take profit because I was looking at the other time frames. They looked like they had room to fall. Look at the daily. Dropping below 105. Man, this has room to move to like 95. But yeah, it's probably a bit crazy to ask in a day, but $10. Check it though. Yeah, I got out. See, I tend to get out on green. What I should do is get out on red, you know? But when this popped against me, let's see what I did. 104.94. Yeah, I kind of let it go a bit far, to be honest. To be quite honest, 94, that's up here. So, took 2 off there. Oh shoot, forgot to add here. Move the stop here. Oh no. Okay. You know, this kind of got late, but you see this little thing right here, this tail right here. I triggered under that again. 1 more lot, I believe. Yeah. So took 4 out. I had 6, 2. I added 3 here. So I had 5, I believe. 6 here. Took out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Added 3. So 2 plus 3, I have 5 now, I believe. Coming into this drop, I take 1, 2 off on this break or this green bar, because I wanted to lock in at least like 105, the whole number. But then I wanted to see how it reacts off the 8. Boom. And then 400. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm out of the whole position at this point. So looks like I added it here. 3 more lots. Let me see. 3 more or 1 more? 1034. Oh yeah, just 1 more. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a bit complicated, but 6 here, out 4, so I have 2 on the ad. Now I have 5, take 2, okay, so now I have 3. Oh, I think it triggers again, so now I have 4, and then the final stop out right here is on the break of the 8, I believe, at 104.93, yeah, right there. Take everything out. Out. Well, that was a bit complicated, but after that trade, this was the result. Oh no. At one point, I was up 800, but because I didn't take profits at the very low, I realized 502. It's 1041. 502 is what I realized. So let's see. 502 plus the $133 loss. So this trade was plus 635. At the top, I actually was like up 800, so that was like damn near $1,000 trade around here. But you know, I didn't take it there, so can't count that. The ads, I would say, were really good here, and just because we had pretty good follow through, take profits below the new low. That's I have a right to do that. I mean, I probably could have held it longer, but I had a right to take it, so that's no problemo. And then what went wrong? What went wrong? That's a good question. So let's write out the good stuff. Good re-entry after taking the first loss. The first loss on the first leg. And then what? Good ads. Boom, boom. Again, I think the profit taking just could have been better. The first profit takes were alright, but this one, this drop right here, like this drop, like I took absolutely nothing. And for a little bar right here, and for all it went, like I should be expecting the end of a move, you know? Not expecting for this to drop like a lot more, to say the least. So definitely should have been some profit taken on this red instead of stopping out on the way up. I guess that's the best takeaway from this. Could have done better on the profit taking. Emphasis on taking. You don't want to trail out or stop out of your position. It's taking profits, not stop I don't emphasize that, not stopping out of profits. Yeah, so I could have taken some. Especially after a whole move like that. I shouldn't expect the stock to drop crazy after it already dropped. What did that drop from? Almost 108 to 104, like $3.50. $3.50. I think that's the only takeaway from that. Good identification, good risk. Yeah, just take profits better. And then this next one is the last trade of the morning session. So it pulls back, triggers right there, you see? Boom. And I take that. I don't know. It's valid. But after these two legs, maybe it needed more rest, but I thought it was valid because like you get this smoothly declining 20, color takeout. So yeah, that's exactly what I do. Is I shorted at 1040, 1041, 1, 2, 3, and then we stop out. I guess the concept of the hooking 8, but this is a nice color change, position, smoothly declining 20, risk is good. Let's calculate the risk. This is a 28 cent bar, 30 cent bar. Yeah, I could put 3 lots on that. And then that's what you saw at the end of the day is let me see, 118. Yeah, I finished off the morning session with 403. So I took an L on that one. But it wasn't bad. I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe just a bit late in the trend. And maybe the hooking 8 concept. But had a session with my mentor and he's like, he don't care for the hooking 8. He doesn't even have it on his chart. So like, how would I have it on the hooking 8 was there if I don't use the 8? I always just say it doesn't work. Like this, like the trade just didn't work. No follow through. But I do believe that good identification and sizing. Trade just didn't follow through. Could keep in mind that the probability of the setups later in the trend will just typically have less of a chance to go, just simply because the trend already put in 2 big legs is leg 1, leg 2, $3 drop, almost $4 drop. Like the earlier you get the pullbacks and ads, you know, they're more probable because the trend just started, but later in the trend, they're just less probable, you know, and that makes sense. I don't necessarily think I did anything wrong. Just got no follow through later in the trend. Only issue might be the hooking 8, but if I don't even use the 8 MA on my chart, how would I even know about it? You know? So that was the morning session, and then I come back. This is why the PnL lies to you, because it's kind of green, right? But from the very tippy top of my unrealized profits of 800 to my realized profits of like 500, I lost a good amount. I lost 500, which is a big hit, man. So let's go through the afternoon session. Yeah, I come back around 120. This is 122, or is that 222? Not sure, but let's see. AMD again, yo, this was completely my fault, bro. Like, damn, Vic, what were you doing? Okay, look at the beginning of the day. Just look at it, bro. The trend is so clear. You know which way to trade. You know which way to trade with. You're obviously gonna look for shorts here. Look at it. It's just going down. But what the is this, bro? Bro, this is completely my fault. I just got stuck in this doing who knows what, you know? But that wasn't even it. I believe it was here. But still, the same thing. Like, bro, he myth. Boom, 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 bro. Why are you trying to trade within this? But I'll tell you why. Because I was trying to trade off the 15 minute, I believe. So, boom, drop. No, not there yet. Boom. This is where I start trading again, in this area. This area right here. I was looking to go short. And in hindsight, it did drop. But like I ended up losing money. Not able to capitalize on it once again. So let's look at 222. What do I do? 222, I believe, is this bar. Right? Yes, this bar. No, this bar. Yes, this bar. Right? Yes. So basically, I enter right around here, 0501. When this bar takes out this bar. So I enter here, 2 lots, I believe. With my stop above at 43, above this bar, I believe. Yeah, 1 cent above this bar, 43. And it just barely nicks me out. Hold up. Out. NPO, shoot. It was a color change in its lifetime. Like, you can't see it now, but it was a color change. And I entered when the bar had 8 more minutes to fill out, so maybe that was a bit of my downfall. Position right on the declining 20. Risk was good though. Sized it. It was about a 40-cent bar. Yeah. So I lost about 42 cents on each slot. So minus 84 on this one. What are the takeaways? Well, I wasn't even trading the 2-minute, but the 2-minute was, look how flat it looks, you know? I was trying to go off this 15-minute right here. So I see this little drop right here, pulls back. I'm trying to go short. It was the setup was color change in its lifetime. Pretty sure I stopped out on the same bar. Yeah, 22. I stopped out like 5 minutes later. So that might have been my downfall, entering too early into the bar. That's why the bar could change its nature, you know. But I entered with 8 minutes. But I entered with 8 minutes left in the bar. This may have been my downfall because it's still a good amount of time for the bar to change its nature. And that's exactly what it did. As I stopped out like 5 minutes later in the same bar. Yeah, that's about it though. The very next trade is also a short because the setup was still valid and I took it again. This time I moved the shorts or my stops too tight. So again, my fault. So at this point I'm down like 300 something, I believe. So 3 more trades to go to this tiny $53 profit. Let's see. AMD. So short. Yep, that's what I did at 31. This bar right here. Yep. And I got in at 0508. Yep. Around there. Not completely below this low, but good enough. For the most part, I look for the color to get taken out. So my entry could have been all the way up here, but I got down like down here. Not completely at the lows, but pretty low into the bar. Again, same setup. Still triggering off the 20. You can see how this bar was red in its lifetime, right? Like that. So I'm taking out a 3-bar pullback. Red bar. Stop over the top. That's what I'm thinking. And 2 lots. Originally, so I got in at 105.08. You know me, my max loss is 100. So divide that by 2 because I have 2 lots on. I could risk 50 cents a lot. My stock could be at 105.58. Bro, the high of this bar is 105.53. I could most definitely have put it at 105.58. But this is where I interfere. Look at the following bars. This bar gets to 46, this bar gets to 45, and then it just drops from there. So how did I get stopped out? Is what happened. I moved my stop. I moved my stop over here because I look at this flat ass 2 minute, bro, doing who knows what. You feel me? And I move it here, which is enough to wick me out. Moral of the story. What's the moral of the story? You're trading the 15 minute. Why are you going down here to change your stop? Don't do that. Trade your time frame. Focus on the time frame that you're trading. Boom. 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 Ow. So I got out at 42 instead of 58. So that's a $34 loss on 2 lots. Yeah, let me show you guys. Top of this is 42. Check it. 42, exactly. I remember what I did. Shouldn't have done that because I wasn't trading the 2 minute. Name, same thing. The color change, position. Sometimes when you get wicked out and the same setup materializes and triggers, you gotta take it again. Like, why are you scared to take it again? Because you lost? What? You know? Risk could have been good, but man, the way I moved my stop was no good. Okay. Good re-entry on a setup that materialized. Again, and triggered, even though he got nicked out on the last attempt. What was bad was that I went to the 2 minute and got caught up in the noise of the sideways chop. Had I just been hands off to let the trade work out, it would have never stopped out. Moral of the story, focus on the trading time frame that you entered on and are trading. Yeah. Don't go to other time frames and psych yourself out with this chop. It was pretty choppy. Look at it. Boom, big bar down. Boom, big bar down. Ooh, ooh. Man, like, which way you going? But if I had my stop above here, max, could have been a different story. And yeah, next thing you know, well, I don't catch it because, shit, look at it. Yo, yo, yo. I probably should have tried a third attempt, but at that point, I'm like, yo, this is choppy as heck. So I'm looking at the 2 minute. So in my head, I'm thinking, yo, I can't keep trying to do this no more, you know? I think I went long too. Or am I tripping? Did I ever go long? Did I ever go long? No, I don't think I ever went long. No. Because I was trying to trade with the 15 minute. Did I ever go long? I don't think so. Yeah. So what was that? Minus 68, minus 84. That's minus 152 already. And what was I up? 400? 402 or something? 403? So these next two trades are, two more trades that I took max losses on to get to 53. So XPXL. Bro, I was trying to look for, after I saw this, bro, I got frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. I went to see other stocks. I'm like, damn, what? I'm like questioning myself, like, why am I trading this when other stocks are trending? Like, look at Meta. Bro. Like, I think I was like around here. I was like scouting this from around here. I think 14. What was it? 1430? Yeah, around that time, 1430. I'm like looking at this thing, like, yo, this thing's dropping. Yeah, till here, boom, color change, boom, boom. I mean, in hindsight, obviously it's clean, but like, dang. Look at this, dang. Like, that's why I trade with the trend, my friends. Roku too, look at this, bro. Roku's a bit spready, but okay. You get your drop below the 20. Boom, boom. Like this especially, bro. There was just so much other stocks that were just easier to trade, but like I didn't take them for some reason. So I don't like. I gotta add that to my notes. Do not marry a stock. If your stock is going chop sideways, go leave and trade something that is trending for real. Because in hindsight, I looked at myself like, are you crazy, my guy? What is this? Obviously dropped after, but I'm talking like even on the 2 minute. Like I know I was trading the 15 minute, but like even on the 2 minute, this thing was choppy. But on other stocks, look at Meta, bro. Bro, 15 minutes set up, 2 minute is trending. The other one, 15 minutes set up, 2 minute was chopping, then finally dropped. Just trade this one. All time frames are trending in sync with each other. Don't give yourself a hard time trying to trade this, man. So XPXL is like I believe an index of the derivative of the SPY or something. Yeah. So what was my trade? Behemoth. I took a short into the whole number. That's what I did, and I died. I think it was here. 320. Oh yeah. Ugh. Bad idea. Bad idea. At the end of the trend too. So, you know, now I'm trying to trade with the trend, but this is like coming to the end of the day. I'm trading the trend's end. That's what I'm trading. That when you want to trade the trend, you want to trade the trend when it's like the beginning and the middle, not the end. The end you're looking to get out, bro. So I'm trading the trend now, but at the end, like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 at 84.03. Normally the SPY normally has a lot of like a psychological support and resistance into the whole number. And so this was like right into 436. So I was shorting here right into 436, like and like it literally bounced off of that. So as you could tell, I took a max loss on that. But I took it on the XBXL, I believe 03. Where is that? Maybe here. Stop above. I went 6 lots right into the whole number. Whole number. And then as you could tell, we stopped out. And also, like, look at this, bro. This is the end of the trend, my guy. Name this, and look at how wide it is, bro. Like, come on. Yeah, that should not have been a trade that I took. Yeah. Color change, position, wide, wide. Like it's too far away. Bad position. Risk, I mean, risk was good, but like if the name and position is not valid, the trade is no good. So this was pretty bad trade. Let's go in the bad section. Took a trade right into the whole number on SPY 35. And then what? At the end of the trend too, at the end of the day, position was wide, far away from the 20 and 200. Simply shouldn't have taken this trade. The probability of it working was not there. Wait, is this even the right trade, my guy? What is he doing, bro? There we go. What did we lose on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lots at 84.03, losing 16 cents. And 1 lot at 02, losing 17. Minus 97. I mean, I didn't lose over max loss, but like, it was just a bad trade. Should not have even lost money, you know? And I go back to my lovely AMD. This time, trying to. So, remember how I said I was tired of this like chopping. So I'm like, okay, when this finally drops, I'm gonna wait for a pullback once trend is actually established. But I guess it got established too late in the day. But I believe I entered on this one, or maybe it was this one. No, it was this one. But just look at both of them. Boom. It just didn't get new lows. Boom. Didn't get new lows. Coming into the end of the day, like, people are trying to get out of their positions, like taking profits. These people shorting or covering, you know, time of day wasn't there. Wait, hold on, this doesn't add up. This is a break-even trade. So I think I did go long. 2 lots here. Boom. I get this quick follow through. Boom, I stop down and stopped out. Name, top and tail. Position, declining 20. Risk, good. So short. I think I lost $1 on this. Minus $1. Yeah, I had to go back and see what trade I missed then. Because I believe there's one more. Sorry the video's so long though, for real. But you'll come back and see your growth. So trade coming into the end of the day. So less probable as people are covering their positions. Did drop a bit. Nothing for me to take profit on, but enough for me to manage and trail the stop to break even. Just for the future, be aware of the time of day. Coming into the close. Unless I have trades trailing from an entry like way earlier in the afternoon session, it's probably best to just sit out and call it a day with like 10 to 15 minutes left in the trading day, because literally that's literally how much time there was left. 3:40, like 20 minutes left. So should have just chilled. Let's go back and see what I did. I feel like I missed something. Bot. Let's check from here. What time is this? 2:22. No, that was a short. Yeah, the first short that stopped out at 31. It triggered again, but I stop out at 50, which is this bar. Oh no, I move my stop here, but I stop out on this bar. Yes. Am I not missing anything? Let me calculate then. The setup was a color change. This is today. Wait, where's my first trade? Oh, the bad. Right here. So minus 133. Okay. Then you got this second trade. Plus 635. Brings me to 502. And then the losing trade. Was it this one? No. No. This one. Wait, no. No. Where's my trade right here? No, not that. This one. Yeah. Was it this? No, this is the SPY trade. I'm confused. I'm confused. This one? No. Oh yeah, this one. What was the loss on this? I didn't calculate that. My bad. I think I covered all the trades, but what time was that? 10:40. We calculate the loss on that. In at 91, out at 24. 91 minus 24. Wait, no, 91. 9 cents plus 24. 33. So that was minus 99 there. Yeah. This is what makes the videos too long. I should have these, because I'm going through like the whole process. But I should have this written down before, so these videos are shorter, but it's okay. Minus 99 puts us at 403, okay? And that's the end of the day. I mean, end of the morning section. Okay. Wait. What is this trade at 11? Did I take a trade at 11? $11.43. What is that? What is that? 11.26. See, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I do take another trade. And I take an L. I believe I tried to take this, right? Shit, see, I don't even know. That's the problem. 1126. 105.07. Oh, I think it's this. I think it's this. Yeah, it is this. I try to take a 15-minute short. Oh, yeah. Oh, because I ended the morning session with 300 something, but it wasn't recorded. Yeah. Okay, let's journal this. Right here, 1126. Around this time, I try to take the 5-minute short off the 8. My entry is at what? 105.07. Yeah, see, some of my entries, I don't wait for the full low. Just enough. The body is enough. And then I have my stop at 57, I believe. Above this, at least. I think my first entry, I tried to... Okay, no, never mind. I entered on this one, yeah. 11:43, I get an add, which I'm assuming I go to the lower time frame and try to add. 11. Oh, yes. I remember this. I was using the 5 and 15 minute. Yes. Okay. So, 07, first of all. I could have my stop at 57, which is what I do. Stop on top of this bar. Right here. Name. CC color change position. Declining 8. Risk is good. I gotta include both charts for this because I was using both. And then I added 07. So my entries were like up here. This was looking pretty nice. So I had 2 here. I had 2 here with the stop at like 50 something. Right above that pivot originally. And then I see, oh, this could be triggering off the 5 as well. But now, like, look, in hindsight, the MA is starting to flatten out, starting to go sideways. But I add here 2 more, and I'm on my stop here. I'm pretty sure that's exactly where I stopped out top of this bar. 24. Yeah, 26. And then stop out on this bar. Added on the tails. Name, top and tail, position, decline 20. It is going relatively flat, but what was the loss on this? 26 minus 7 times 2 plus 96 minus 26. Wait, no. 4 plus 26, 30. Plus 6 plus 26, 32. This was exactly a $100 loss right here. And that's the last one for the day that I missed. I don't think anything's necessarily wrong with it, but I don't think anything is necessarily wrong with this from a risk management and psychological standpoint. But the 5-minute 20 did start flattening out. It's not as potent or powerful if it loses its smooth decline. You guys get what I mean? Here, so smooth. This just starts flattening out. You know, so it did, like, from that you could just tell it's going a bit sideways. Be aware of when the trend is ending and price starts going sideways, basically. I mean, it didn't look too bad though, because 2 tails, I thought it could potentially follow through, but risk wasn't bad. I lost, max loss. It's just gotta be aware of the MAs and the price. Is it going sideways now? Because look how smooth this was, and then this starts like getting into like a wedge, triangle, whatever you want to call it. But and yeah, that's it for the day, guys. So PnL is deceiving. That's why you guys never want to look at PnL. Look at this, $53, bro. Oh, I'm positive. Woo! But like, I was up 800, 500, 400, 300, and this thing got decimated to $50. So even though it's a green number, you can't tell the full story behind it, you know? Whether you were up 1,000, then dropped down to like negative 400, then traded back to like negative or positive 1,000. You never know the true story, so don't be deceived. And basically don't use it as an indicator to your trading performance. You know, you don't want, I mean, in the long run, yeah, if you're making money, numbers don't lie, but right now, like, focus on true proper trades where you're running your trade specifically through your plan, you know, step by step. Everything is just flawless, perfect execution, and the money will come. Simple like that. And also, not financial advice. This whole video, this is just like a journal for myself, like a video journal. And so even if I blow up, that's great, but if not, you know, this is something good that me and my kids in the future, we could reflect back on and really see how far I've grown as a trader. It's going to be great to look back at this and just be like, dang. So with that, sorry for how long it is. I will make sure to prep before so that it's not so long, and maybe I just have the slides and I could just explain from there. But I also have ideas of like possibly including live trading, my live trading. And also sometimes I speak in second person pronouns, like you gotta do this and you gotta do this. I'm talking to my future self. Like, Victor, your future self, you gotta listen to this guy, alright? This is the whole purpose of these videos and recordings, is to bring consciousness and awareness to behavior and patterns that we would have otherwise like just mindlessly tossed it aside at the end of the trading day. But we don't want that no more. So thank you again, guys, for watching the video. If you even watched through this long ass video, but peace.